What's up, guys? You're Jen from Team Burning Infinity doing a Dragon World deck profile. It's for ArmorDragons. So right here you can see I have my Dragon World flag and my buddy Damascus Armor Knight. Pretty much like Dragon, except with not be able to move and I don't have to pay a gig. So yeah. Then we start off with 16 size 1s. We've got 4 Bronze Shield, which is pretty much defensive, 2, 1, 6. And then we've got a pretty aggressive card, one of the best cards, but one of the best size 1s for ArmorDragons. 1000 Rapier Dragon, 5/2/1, really great stats for size 1. Then we got Zantetsu no Dachi Dragon, 5/1/4, really great defense and the same power as 1000 Rapiers, so it's just really good card. I mean, 1 crit isn't too bad. I mean, it's better than most cards that actually, some cards that actually have 0 crit. Then we got Spike Shoulder, which is 3 crit, 3 power, and 2 defense. You pay 1 gig to call him out anyway. But he's just a really great turn 1, and even late game, of course. Just a great card all around. Then we've got the size 2s. We've got for the buddy, Damascus Armor, 6/2/6. His stats are definitely not bad, and I've seen people have to literally link attack a lot against him when I'm using him. Jambadar, which is pretty much I feel like a size 2 Rapier. He's 8/2/4, so he gets killed by 1000 Rapier, ironically, and but just really great power. I mean, 8,000 is just nothing to laugh at. Then we got 2 Drum Bunker Dragon. Drum Bunker is, of course, one of the really good cards. 5/2/5, 5/3/5. I was about to say 5/2/5. Fail. 5/3/5. And Soul Guard. So it's just really great, and you pay 1 gig. So yeah. Then we got 2 Rising Flares. I shouldn't have been playing him as a buddy. He was just too he was a bit cloggy playing him as 4 and then the buddy, playing him at 4 and then the buddy. So he's just a really great card nonetheless, but his call cost is pretty heavy. He's got okay stats, but he just wasn't great as a buddy. Then for the spells, we got 4 Green Dragon Shields, of course, one of the most essential staple cards in any dragon deck. Then we've got 2 Blue Dragon Shields because getting Gig is very essential. Maybe I might be running a Dragonic Charge. I don't feel like I should need to, because there's not really many times where I always need more Gig. Then we're running 4 Drago Energy. I know it seems pretty hefty, but Drago Energy is a very great card nonetheless, because it really helps people have to, it scares people. It scares people into using lots of link attacks, so they don't have many attacks per turn. When you have to deal with something like my buddy who has 6,000, because usually most creatures most monsters are 5,000, so then they would have to link attack, and then if it's not 10,000, then they're gonna be in a big shitload of trouble, because then I can just Drago Energy. So it just helps me it helps me make them waste attacks. I don't know why I was stuttering so much. 3 Dragonic Grimoire, my favorite card in the deck. It just really helps a lot in late game. You have 5 or less life, you draw 3 by discarding your whole hand. You don't even have to have a hand to activate that, which is really powerful. Then 3 Dragon Breath, pay 1 gig, destroy a monster on the field with 4,000, wow, fail. 4,000 or less power. Then we got 2 Dragonic Thunder, destroys the size 1 or less, and pretty much the same thing as this, but like I said, size 1 or less instead. Then we got 2 Dragonic Paratrooper, call an ArmorDragon. When my opponent attacks, I call an ArmorDragon from my hand and pay its call cost, and then the attack is redirected to it. And it's really great to bring out Drum Bunker or something, because then Drum Bunker has Soul Guard, so then it can absorb the attack for me, and I can save a monster. Then lastly, we've got 3 Dragonic Punisher. Dragonic Punisher is used in this deck because it's pretty much almost the same as Gargantua, except that I pay 2 life and I pay 4 gig. but I can have a monster in center, and I usually do have monsters in center in this deck. So Dragonic Punisher works a bit better than Gargantua Punisher in this deck. For my sideboard, I do play 2 Red Dragon Knights, Sons of Burning March. It's just good to chip at damage because it could be great against defensive decks. And then against aggressive decks, I side Astral Force, which is pretty much pay 3 gig. I know, pretty hefty, but still gets the job done because it gives an ArmorDragon 10,000 power and defense. And it gives a counterattack, which will pretty much just give me a free kill on anything I need to get rid of. Then we got 2 Dragonic Heal. This should be the set spell that gets you 1 life every time you call an ArmorDragon, but I don't have that at the moment, so I'm just have Dragonic Heals in here. Then we got 2 Neutralize, which is discard a card from your hand and then just destroy a set spell, mainly to deal with Jackknives and Magic World, and then occasionally Katana Whirl with the lethal formation in that. What is that called? Like Return to the Underworld and like other spells they have. Then we got 2 Dragonic Crush, which is pay 2 gig and then destroy an item or spell. So it's pretty much better than Neutralize, but a pretty hefty cost. Not hefty, but like it's bigger. It's a bigger cost. So that's the deck for you guys. Hope you guys like this video and definitely subscribe to Team Bring Infinity. Thank you so much for 200 subs, and see you guys later. Joey going out.